Are you looking for affordability, amenities, and great incentives? Well, I have that for you in today's video. Welcome back to another video. If this is your first time here, a warm welcome to you. I'm Wendy Quinones, your host and dedicated real estate advisor, bringing you the best deals here in Florida. And if this is something of interest to you, I invite you to subscribe to this channel, like this video, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any of my weekly videos. Well, it has been a long time coming, but today we are in Apopka, Florida, an area just 30 minutes north of Orlando, Florida, where there is so much growth going on. If you're familiar with Apopka, you know that it is famous for its nurseries, its springs, and all of the nature and activities, different things that there is to do here in Apopka. Now, we're gonna be seeing a home that is 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom home, 1,720 square feet with a 2-car rear garage. A beautiful community, guys. I am absolutely in love with this community, and a home that's perfect for people who are looking to downsize, first-time home buyer, or maybe somebody who wants a family but you don't want something too big. This home is the one for you. Now, with that being said, let's go ahead and start the tour. So when we first step in, you're gonna have a nice foyer area. The home does include luxury vinyl plank flooring throughout its social area and carpet in the bedroom. You're gonna have 8x8 ceiling height, a nice space here, and then to the right, we're gonna have our first hallway. This is an open floor or split concept floor plan, and you guys are gonna see how that looks. Let's go ahead and step into the hallway. All right, so we have come to the end of the hallway. You're gonna have the laundry room in the back. It does not come with washer or dryer, but it is a pretty spacious laundry area for you to go ahead and wash your clothes, and it's kind of set with all the bedrooms. Now we're gonna step into our first bedroom. This one is facing the front of the home, and just to give you guys an idea, this is I believe it's it might be a queen size bed. It does have the nightstand on this side. It is a pretty spacious room, especially if you are a family, you have kiddos, and you just want them to be a little bit more comfortable. You do have that separate space for them, and you do have a pretty spacious closet back here. I'm gonna go ahead and step inside so that you guys can see the space. I can touch both walls. Well, I can't touch this wall on this side. So you do get a pretty good sized closet, especially if it is for somebody who's younger or maybe a teenager. And now directly in front of this bedroom, we do have the second bedroom. If you guys are curious about the size, just know that I will have the dimensions in the description. In this case, we do have a twin size bed. So this is kind of set up more so for that child, and that will set up maybe for a teenager, but it gives you an idea of how much space and how you can kind of organize the room. And this one is facing the side of the home. Now we're gonna step back out into the hallway. Again, as you saw, the main area has vinyl plank flooring and the bedrooms have carpet in those, so that gives you an idea. Now this is the third bedroom. Right now they have it set up as an office space, so you guys can see if you choose to make that room an office, what you can do, but you can also turn it into a bedroom. It does fit a queen size bed here comfortably, and it does have a pretty spacious closet as well. Now the first bathroom is directly in front of this room. So just to give you an idea, you do get that shower tub combination. Again, the same vinyl plank flooring. In this case, they have gray colored cabinets, but they do have other options. So if this home interests you, we can see what other colors they have, and you do get that quartz countertop included already. Now, before you step to the end of the hallway back into the foyer, we do have our first linen closet here. I know this is a major plus. I don't know if I told you guys, but my first house did not have any storage, and I see how important it is now. Now we're gonna step back out into the foyer area, and we're gonna go into the social area. If you wanna know where that AC maintenance is done, this is where your AC handler is gonna be. So you do have it kind of open. You have some space on the side if you want to store a few things. And then my favorite part of the home has to be From this point on, we do have that social area, the living space. It is pretty spacious. This gives you an idea of how you can set it up. TV on this side. You see we have a pretty decent sized couch. You can even put a sectional in here if you wanted to. This home actually feels very comfortable. I don't know if you guys can tell that in the video, but I actually love the layout. Now we are going to step into that kitchen space. We do have, first you're gonna notice the large island space. It has 3 seats you can possibly fit 4. It just depends on what you're looking for. You do have that same quartz countertop, and it is, I'm gonna try to see if I can get the length of this island because it is a pretty long island space. You do get your kitchen appliances included in this community. Your dishwasher's over on this side, refrigerator, and on top of that, this does have the vent to take all of your smell from your home cooked meals out of here so that you can go ahead and cook up that nice meal. It's a pretty decent sized kitchen space. You do have everything all together, all flows. And then if you are wondering, do we have space to store our groceries? Yes, in fact, you do. We do have a pretty spacious pantry space right over at the end of the kitchen area. Again, it is a very comfortable floor plan. Now you do also have a dining space. Again, I love how it's laid out. You have a separate area, completely separate area for that dining table, the space for you and your family to have that meal at night, in the mornings, on the weekends. You can go ahead and do that if you play dominoes or, I don't know, poker or anything, and you just want to put the poker table or something. You can take this table out completely and just have some fun with you and your friends here. Now, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna step into that primary bedroom. So let's go ahead and take a look. Between the living and kitchen space, we do have that entrance to that primary bedroom. And guys, I'm gonna tell you that this actually feels so comfortable. This is a perfect size primary bedroom. We do have a king size. We have the 2 nightstands, the 2 windows that are facing the side of the home. You still have enough space for that dresser. That's TV. If you want to put a projector on this side, this wall is so big for you. Go ahead and do that, and we still get pretty decent space between the two, between the bed and the dresser, so that you can go ahead and do it. And on top of that, we do also get a little space right here, so that we can go ahead and read our book, drink our coffee. They even have a little coffee table right here. Look out and enjoy that beautiful Florida weather when it's not raining, and just enjoy it. Have a moment to yourself. Now we're gonna go ahead and step into the primary bathroom. Now in this case, we do get the double sink vanity. You do have the same gray countertops, a single mirror, but you guys, I have learned that you can actually easily take this off, not peel it off, so that you can go ahead and add the things as you want. And then in this bathroom, we do get that standing shower, pretty spacious. I can't touch either wall, even though I'm almost there. You still get a pretty decent height on the ceiling. You do get your little cubby where you can store all your soaps and stuff. And then of course, that primary closet space for us to store all of our clothes. Still a good size, especially because the square footage, when you hear it, sounds small, but it is a comfortable and a great layout in the sense of the floor plan. Now let's go ahead and see what you get in your backyard space. If you're worried that you won't be able to enjoy your backyard space, well, false. You definitely do. You still get that covered lanai. It is in the back just like it would. The only difference here, and I'm actually gonna step out into the grass, is instead of your 2-car garage being in the front of the home, it's actually in the back. So you're gonna be able to, you know, fit your 2 cars, maybe 2 more cars here. And if you didn't notice, the community has its own side parking, so that's additional space if you and your family want to get together. Now, my favorite thing about the homes such as this one is that it kind of gives you an alley space when you come home. So instead of you being in the front of the home, you're gonna have your own private little entrance in the back, where it's just gonna be you and the back of the home of your neighbor. So you can go ahead and have your get-togethers in your backyard porch, in your garage, however you want to do it, and there's plenty of space for your family to come and visit. Now, with that being said, let's go ahead and step inside so we can go ahead and talk about the finances. All right, YouTube family, we have made it to the end of the video. To give you guys a recap, this home is a 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom home with a 2-car garage, 1,720 square feet, located just north of Orlando in the Apopka, Florida area. The home for its nature, nursery, springs, and so much to do. And you're also just 30 minutes from downtown Orlando area and that international airport if you're somebody who likes to travel or has to travel for work. Now, this home is perfect for somebody looking to downsize, somebody looking to buy their first home, or somebody who has a family and you kind of want to keep that split concept floor plan, but you don't want the left and right split concept floor plan. This is the perfect option for you. And on top of that, the builder is offering special interest rate as low as 3.99% for some of the available homes and 4.99% for all of the other homes that close within 60 days. And they are also covering your closing costs, and you get all the kitchen appliances included. I'm gonna have an estimated payment for you down below so you guys have an idea, and you're also gonna have the amenities as walking trails, a pool, cabana, and a couple of other things that I'm also gonna have in the description for you down below. So if you're interested, just take a look for that information in the description. Now, if you're interested in doing a tour with me one-on-one or scheduling a consult, make sure you click the calendar link that you also find down below so we can get you into your new home before the end of this year. Now, if you're ready to win in real estate, remember to win with Wendeley.